नया सीजन ऑफ क्रिक टेल्स विद मयूरेश, and as we all know, this is the time when we celebrate India's biggest cricket festival. Yes, the Indian Premier League is drawing closer, and we also need to pull our socks up and see those X-Factor players who can turn the fortunes of their respective teams. And so, in today's video, we will discuss about those two players from each team to watch out for, who can potentially turn the game and the season on their head for their respective teams. In our last video, we discussed about players from Punjab Kings, Kolkata Knight Riders, Rajasthan Royals and Sunrisers Hyderabad as well. And now, it is time to talk about one of the most successful teams in the history of IPL. Although the team could not live up to the expectations the last year and could not even make it to the all-important playoff stage for the first time ever in the history of IPL, the Yellow Army, led by Mr. MS Dhoni, Chennai Super Kings will be aiming for a strong comeback come the 2021 edition of the IPL. So, who can be those two players doing the trick for CSK? Ji haan, the first player to watch out from this team is definitely the चिन्ना थाला सुरेश रैना. भाई सुरेश रैना सीएसके के लिए कितने ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है ये हमने लास्ट सीजन तो देख ही लिया. Without him, CSK could not even reach to the playoffs, a berth which was kind of reserved for CSK every IPL. He is arguably CSK's best batsman over the years, the one who has been called as Mr. IPL because of his consistency in the league. And if Suresh Raina plays the way we know of him, there is no doubt we can see the same dominating CSK we are accustomed of seeing. The other player from this franchisee is also an Indian player, the young cricketer Ruturaj Gaikwad. Ruturaj played only 6 matches in the last year's IPL, and although he could not grab the chances in his first 3 outings, he later scored 3 consecutive half centuries and announced his arrival. Now, it will be interesting to see if he manages to carry the same form in this year's IPL as well. Alright, that brings us to the next team on our list, and that team is representing the capital city of India, the Delhi Capitals. And as we all know, their regular skipper Shreyash Iyer is injured and will not be a part of the majority of this year's IPL. And that means the young Rishabh Pant will be leading this Delhi side. And looking at Rishabh Pant's recent form, the high on confidence guy can be the real game changer for Delhi Capitals. And let us admit, since that Australia tour, Rishabh Pant तो भाई जिस किसी चीज को छू रहे हैं वो सोना बन रहा है. God knows, शायद this forced change into the captaincy can reap some great rewards for Delhi, and we might get to see a new winner lifting the trophy this year. चलो वो तो बहुत दूर की बात हो गई. फिलहाल देखते हैं कि who is our next pick from Delhi Capitals. And our next pick is also a young dashing opening batsman who was all over the places in last year's IPL. Prithvi Shaw, after his forgettable IPL last year, went E1 South during India's away tour, and suddenly everyone started talking about his technique and his skills. He went back to the domestic cricket, and when he went back to the domestic cricket, he literally smashed centuries for fun and showcased all of us the real Prithvi Shaw show. If he continues to fire the same way as he did in Vijay Hazare Trophy, the Rajdhani Express will run even faster than what we can think of. So, Rishabh Pant and Prithvi Shaw are my 2 picks from Delhi Capitals. After Delhi Capitals, the next team on our radar is the team who has played 3 IPL finals but lost all of them. The Virat Kohli-led RCB will definitely be looking to turn their fortunes at least this year, and they seem to have done all the homework required for that. How? Alright, let us talk about the 2 players to watch out for from this team. The first one is a player who makes it to this list almost every year. The swashbuckling star from Australia, Glenn Maxwell, is someone who is famous for his 6-hitting abilities, could not hit a single 6 in the last season, and still managed to get close to 15 crores in this year's auction. Definitely raised a few eyebrows. But as the RCB management said, they were looking for someone with X factor who can better their run rate in the middle overs and can partner Mr. 360 as finisher Glenn Maxwell, if manages to play the role he's been given, can definitely help RCB have their fingerprints on the coveted trophy. The other player to watch out for from this team is their captain Virat Kohli. Yes, we all know if Virat and anybody have a good IPL, RCB automatically registers their name into the playoffs. But the reason I have taken Virat's name in this list is his one statement in the post-match presentation. Remember him telling Mr. Harsha Bhogle where he will bat for RCB in this IPL? Yes, Virat will be opening the batting for RCB, and we all know what happened when he opened the batting for RCB in 2016. 4 centuries and a whopping 973 runs. A record which is yet to be broken, and not only that, it could well turn out to be his dress rehearsal for that T20 World Cup as well. And if he performs the way he did in 2016, not only RCB fans but cricket fans throughout the India can grin from year to year. And this brings us to our last team from the list, the 5 times champions Mumbai Indians. वैसे देखा जाए तो all the players from this team are the players to watch out for, and that is why they are a champion side. But if you have to choose only 2 of them, the first one would definitely be the star performer for Mumbai Indians, Suryakumar Yadav. Yes, he's been consistent performer for Mumbai Indians over the years. He has performed exceptionally well in his limited India outings as well. But it would be interesting to see whether Suryakumar Yadav can carry the same form in this year's IPL and can perform with the same consistency in this edition as well. And if he manages to do that, then again, not only Mumbai fans but fans across India would be happy, because his solid performance in the IPL can make a strong case for him to be India's new number 3, giving his national captain an opportunity to open the innings in the big T20 World Cup tournament as well. So not only from Mumbai Indians perspective, but from India's build-up to the mega event in late October as well, Suryakumar Yadav's performance will be under a lot of scrutiny. The other player who have a chance to make a bold statement in this year's IPL is Krunal Pandya. Yes, he is with Mumbai Indians since some time now, represented India during England series and hit a flamboyant half century on the back of some very good performances in the Vijay Hazare Trophy as well. If he wants to accompany his younger brother in India's playing 11 during the T20 World Cup, he will have to play out of his skin, and if he does that, Mumbai Indians can make a hat-trick of winning the championship. Alright, this was our list of players to watch out for from this edition's IPL. Do you think we have missed on to someone you think can be a game changer this year? If yes, drop the suggestions in the comment box. और हाँ, हम मिलेंगे बहुत जल्द, क्योंकि ये तो बस ट्रेलर था, पिक्चर अभी बाकी है मेरे दोस्त. जी हाँ, अभी तो IPL शुरू होना है, and once it gets started, we will meet more often to catch the top 5 moments from every week. Till then, bye bye and take care. Thank you.